But let me set this up with a story. When I was in college, I was a mathematics major and a physics minor. Now, I've forgotten all of the physics that I thought I ever learned, but I was a physics minor. And one of the things that I never did forget, though, was aerodynamically, a bumblebee is not supposed to fly. And one of my first jobs when I got out of college was working for the Department of the Navy gym as a mathematician, and I worked on the equations of motion, where we would develop the fire control parameters called ballistic parameters that go into the fire control systems. So when you see these ships aiming the guns or you see the fighter aircraft hitting these targets precisely, they're using what's known as aerodynamic coefficients to basically calculate all of the variations in order to be able to hit the target correctly. So that's what I did in an earlier life. And so one of the unsolved mysteries of physics is why can't we predict that a bumblebee will fly? We know that they fly. We see them fly. So many research projects have been taking bumblebees and measuring their aerodynamic properties of that little fat body and those little flappy wings. And you put all of the aerodynamic coefficients into a computer program, and you run the computer program using the equations of motion, and the computer program comes back and says, the sucker can't fly. And so they think that maybe they made a mistake. So they go and get some more helpless little bumblebees and measure some more aerodynamic coefficients, and they refine the epsilons and the deltas out to hundreds of decimal places, put it in a bigger computer, put it in a faster computer, run the aerodynamic equations of motion, and the bigger, faster computer comes back and says, the sucker still can't fly. There's only one reason. There's only one reason that the bumblebee flies. The bumblebee believes he can fly. Here's what I want you to never do. Never, never, never give up on us taking back this country. I believe we're the greatest country in the world, but it is up to us to keep it that way. We are the greatest country in the world. We must never, never, never give up and believe that we can take back our government. Thank you very much.